Welcome to our home for 4 nights, Le Moulin, the former home of Edward and Wallis Simpson. During the French Revolution, there were a lot of grave robbers, and this slab was stolen during the Revolution and put in this house. Wallis and Edward did learn there is no one underneath it, but here's a stolen slab from a tomb at the front door entrance of our villa. So we had to pick our rooms here in the villa. This place is huge. There's like 2 wings. And of course, one room was over here on the maid quarters side. And someone had to take it for the team, and that would be Brent. Da-da-da-da! Brent! But it's pretty cool, because look, he's got beams. And Edward is above his bed.
Creepy.
I guess to remind the servants who's boss. And there is a creepy room right above here, which kind of scares Brent, so he keeps the door closed. You want to peek?
Looks like The Shining.
Ah, that's it. 2 little twin beds.
Huh.
Yeah. Probably had a few servants in here at one time. Creepy, we just keep the door closed. Now, I took the room that was actually Edward's room. And here it is. And I have above my bed, well, the royal standard, and his father, King George over there. And my bathroom's upstairs where I have a claw-toothed tub. My mom took Wallis's room. Let's go check it out. And then Tom's room used to be the garage where they had her baby blue Cadillac. When Edward was born, he was the first son, so by royal rights, he would be king after his father died. But Edward had zero desire to be king. He mocked at all the royal traditions. He failed at his studies. All he wanted to do was be a playboy.
Even though it was Edward's heritage to be king, even the family worried about him taking the throne.
At 40 years old, Edward was still not married. He was living the life of a bachelor. The family was very good at keeping his shenanigans out of the newspapers, so the English did not know exactly what he was truly like.
And then his father died, and Edward became king.
Wallis Simpson, she was on her second marriage, an American, born in Baltimore, loud, boisterous, very opinionated. When her second husband brought her to England, needless to say, she did not fit in with England's proper society.
When Edward met Wallis, he was intoxicated by her. He was seriously infatuated with her, and he followed her around like a puppy.
Needless to say, the royal family was not happy.
Edward wanted to marry Wallis. She divorced her second husband. So the English just thought, oh my God, we have a young, hip king. He's handsome. He loves an American. Why not? Let's let him get married. We're ready for a change.
What they didn't know is that he was fraternizing with the Nazis. And Parliament kept that under wraps.
It's just my opinion that Wallis did not love Edward. I believe she wanted to be queen. That's just my opinion. The royal family told him to dump her, and for her to leave England, she refused.
When she realized she was stuck at that point, she had no choice but to marry him. He gave up a throne for her. After they were married, living on a small pension that Edward received from the royal family, they moved here to France and bought this home, Le Moulin, in Gif-sur-Yvette. Even though Edward's income didn't change, They still led a very high society life, entertaining Hollywood types such as Richard Burton and Elizabeth Taylor. Here at Le Moulin. All right, we have the following dogs of their 5 pugs. We have Crockett, Thomas, not sure about that one, we'll have to check, Marty, and Trooper.
Wallis had this mural put here, which reads, "I'm not the miller's daughter, but I've been put through the mill." And that's how she felt she'd been treated by the royal family.
All these personal pictures of Edward and Wallis are throughout the house. We thought it would be fun to recreate them.
Joli garçon, je dis oui. Bras de béton, je dis oui. Que de bonbons, je dis oui. Seul vit l'amour ou vit l'envie. Je